Hi, my name is Liu Poling, and I'm here to present the Assessment 1 on the critical review of three empirical studies related to technological innovation and adoption in education. So, in this semester is MED 1084 Trends and Futures in Digital Learning. So, the introduction for this is because we are learning in a very knowledge rich era, which is a very blessed thing for all of us because we have abundant digital resources and AI power tools that can help us. Students can access, engage, and learn through personalized learning, especially designed for student individually and a lot more like personalized. And learning has shifted from teacher centered to student centered approach from the book of Paul Ferreira's banking model, where teachers deposit knowledge into passive students years ago, but today student learning has become a lot more active, where students are the center of learning instead of just the teachers are depositing the knowledge to students. So the first study that I've chosen is from Timothy Hubbard in a university in the US. So the first thing that caught my eye was that he said, help the students remember by giving them something to think about. So this study is about VR in a school, in an education school, where they examine the use of written video as well as VR in business school. So students can actually see building, be in a building and feel and pick up objects and put it down. They can even like put on a headset and just walk around. So, however, the limitations of this study is that the cognitive load is in physical and mental effort increase in putting on the VR, and students found it hard to remember numerical data, which lead to the overload of cognitive overload and limiting the analytical reasoning tasks. And this also lower the interest in students because they have to put on the effort of discomfort of wearing the headsets. Other limitations include the high cost of VR and involving more technical challenges, especially in resource limited institutions. So the second study is designing personalized learning path for foreign language. This is specifically referring to the app that I've used before. It's called Duolingo as well as Atomo. So this technological concept is because to integrate this model DDPLM built on big data. This model actually analyzed this data, and then I think if a person has learned this before in Duolingo, you would know that if you are, they actually detect how good you are with the app, and then if you are weak in certain languages, language learning, they actually bring you back to how to learn the language again. So this is very interesting. However, the limitation is small sample size and not culturally and potential. There's a potential algorithm bias because the test is only based on South Korea and China students. The sample size is too small, and it could be that there is not enough sample for this study. So the third study that I have looked at is actually the role of digital storytelling in EFL. This is very interesting. I've not actually seen this or experienced it myself or used this before. This is using the digital. You can use any software like you can use Canva, you can use PowerPoint, just basic. You don't even need any software to actually record this for students, meaning they actually write their own script, record their story, add their image, and edit their video, and actually they present the story themselves. So this is a very interesting study. However, the limitations is because this is a very small sample size of 40 students in Iran. So only based in Iran, it is not big enough of a sample size, and also the week only 10 weeks intervention. So however, the results show that student writing and motivation actually improve in this study. So the evidence of from these three studies actually demonstrate how digital learning is evolving toward more innovative and personalized, or what we call the individualized learning. So as these technologies continue to advance, teachers' readiness and willingness to adapt their mindsets will be essential to adapting this shift.